in the last session, the party was hanging around in the Silver Star Tavern, talking around, and witnessed a very beautiful performance from two of our musicians in the party, as well as Hoshimi the dancer. And after talking around and getting a little bit of information, the party agreed that it would be best to head over to the ruins of Bazaar. Going there, they realized that there are some new areas that even Adrian, who has been here several times, is not familiar with. And so
I have no memory of this place.
Exactly. So, so now they're relying on their wits, and they have narrowly escaped the first couple of traps in the first room of these new areas. They were about to open a door into another room, and this is where we shall continue.
Adrian, a question for you.
Go on ahead.
Just a random thought. These hallways, these traps, how old do you imagine that they are? How old would you estimate they are? As old as that throne room we entered into? Older, newer? Ballpark me here.
I'm gonna say older because these feel like... to be perfectly honest, I say roughly the same age, given like certain colors actually signify danger and whatnot. And actually, if you look ahead, you can see Adrian point ahead. You see a couple. He's pointing to a couple of the colors. The blue signifies. Hey, I'm just getting the notes up. Blue signifies... Where are you? Oh, here you are, etiquette. Blue signifies stuff reserved for the holy, and red signifies... signifying the powerful.
I see. So, same culture as the throne rooms?
Hard to say, because from what I remember from what my dad said, as well as some of my notes, Bazaar was around the same time as the Netherese Empire.
I see.
Yeah, so this is quite old. And I'm trying to... Okay, and regarding this... Okay, this seems like it's another trap here, but I'm not sure how to go about it. Okay, so, like I said earlier, the blue is reserved to the holy, the red is for power.
Then... this might just be me going off on a hunch, but doesn't that sound like the kind of trap where there'd be some sort of test for the worthy?
Let me double check my notes on this. And I'll roll for Netherese on this one.
Perception to see what kind of traps are lying around?
Sure, you can roll a perception, Cora.
Can I do that too?
Yes.
We more may as well.
Okay, that happened! We get 12, baby!
We are
Okay,
off to a
did you hear
fantastic
the
start.
noise? What was that?
That-
I heard that noise!
That
Apparently,
is...
yeah.
You remember from the last session, that was like towards, sorry, the 3 or 4 sessions ago, the failure music.
What is all of these garbage rolls? What is this?
Wait! Oh,
Thank
it's
you,
right!
Seven! Thank you!
Oh! 7
I
and her
just
animalistic
realized I was on
instincts.
the wrong thing.
Oh, also,
I rolled just for
Jock?
the fun of it. Yay! Hey, 7! I rolled a U!
All right. So first things first. So everyone's looking around, checking for traps. No one really sees anything. But Seven, however, you actually see something. You actually see something like a little bit of movement behind this little urn right here.
That
All
one
right.
here.
Okay, I'm gonna creep up.
Okay.
Can
And I'll
can
swap
I
places with her.
okay, I'm gonna use my nose right quick and sniff around.
A literal follow your nose.
Is Seven strong enough just to knock the thing over? Like she's more curious about what she saw rather than the thing.
It's 7. Be careful. This is still this is still kind of important.
She's already doing it. That's the
All
thing.
right.
7.
All right. So you're looking behind it, and you see like it seems like it's a piece of paper.
Oh. Adrian walks over.
I pick it up. Can I read it, DM?
Yes, you can. I'm trying to figure out where it is. Okay, so
I just realized the hand is still with us.
yep, it is. Okay.
May the thing be with you.
And Shay had his hand raised.
All
No,
right,
I can wait till after the thing with 7 is over.
Yeah. So this will let me show.
Boo.
Oh, yikes.
So I can read it, but I can't read it.
There's a spider.
All right,
Who sat
so
down beside her.
Is it lyrics to the Spider-Man theme?
all right, so I want everyone to roll society if you are trained in it, and those who are from Directian have a +2 circumstance bonus.
Nice,
Yep.
huh?
Does Born and Directian count?
Sure.
Okay.
6
I got
plus 6 in society. Does that mean I'm trained in it?
Not bad.
Oh, I am trained in society. Aha! Oh, roll it.
Hey!
Yeah.
That's still better than me. Oh, that's good.
22. All right. Thanks for the circumstance bonus.
Uncultured's fine.
And
Hey!
Okay.
Yay,
There
Owen!
we go.
Holy heck!
That's a full 30.
Okay, so that's with the circumstance bonus. I have an 8 modifier normally, but I figured out how to use the circumstance bonus button. Woo!
Yay!
All right, so people are looking at this. You're just kind of handing it around to see if it looks familiar. It's Adrian and Shylin. You two kind of identify different parts of this. Adrian, okay, I'm got to start with Shylin. You recognize the handwriting. It's like you've seen it occasionally in shops and in and occasionally in documentation, but you're not 100% sure of its origin. Adrian, you've seen the symbol at the top before. It's some sort of holy symbol, but you don't remember what it is. And so you both are kind of briefly mentioned that, and then Olwen takes a look at it, and her being very familiar with what's been with the goings on in Directian, you know exactly what this is. It is a symbol of a Directian Drow supremacy group.
Of course it is.
Character, I just thought of like that scene from Jumanji. Who's like, I can't read this map. What are you talking about? It's a map of Jumanji. See, it's a map of Jumanji. That's what I just got in my head.
Right?
And Josh, did you say I could read it?
You could. It's like you couldn't read it, but you were the one who found it. So
Okay, never mind. I thought you said I could. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fetched it.
Is this group any of the ones that I have currently in my active case files list?
It is not in your active case files. However, the reputation has preceded them.
Okay. So, who can read this?
Richard
Does-
Swine.
Can anyone read Undercommon?
Yeah,
Oh,
actually,
hold on. Let me check my languages.
I
the better
cannot.
question: does anybody just have comprehend languages?
Not yet.
Undercommon, you said? Nope, I don't have that.
Neither do I.
Looks simple.
I'm afraid I wouldn't know this one.
Oh boy.
Well, darn.
What?
Well, it's basically it's the symbol of a group that a drow supremacy group.
You can't be serious.
I'm unfortunately very serious. They are. Do I know the name of the group?
Yes. I'm going to type it into the chat.
Okay. I knew it! I said it! If it means loaf, I'm going home! I'm going home! I
Laura.
put it in the chat!
That? Oh wow,
Luthalur.
that's surprising. The last Drow supremacist group I heard of was one that really did not like love.
Well, that one was kind of taken care of a while ago. This one is new.
I guess it makes
It
sense
kind of-
in a twisted way.
If I interpreted it correctly, they liked it better when Lolth was around.
Not really. It's more of a. They're
Stockholm
being,
syndrome.
No, they're more being, they're more being ironic. It's you know from these guys that they're, to put it slightly, they're very anarchistic.
They want
Okay.
they don't like it when Loth is around. They want to make themselves the new Loth.
The last time that happened, bad things happened, so let's not do that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a supremacist group. That's usually a bad idea. Also,
Yeah,
why
but
does-
this
yeah,
is
true.
this is more than just a bad idea. This was just bad from the second it was conceived.
I
Yeah.
know. Speaking of which, why do supremacist groups always tend to base themselves around the losing group?
Because in some
Because-
essence of trying to get vengeance, I guess, or wanting to correct the mistakes of the loser's past, I guess. It
Or
never
they're
works,
just
but they just want to do that.
idiots.
I mean, just idiots. That's probably the best answer.
Yeah,
Also,
that's
I've
pretty
got,
good with some.
So moving forward. So that's the extent of what you guys found in the room.
Alright.
We didn't detect anything with the giant face, or did we test that yet?
You did test around the giant face, but
Oh, ignore
it appears to just be carving.
No, so it's just like sculpture. Okay.
Oh,
No one give it mouth to mouth until we've written your obituary.
Alright, well, looks like there's two ways ahead.
You remember from you remember from the design from your research into Netherese architecture about symmetry. So if you were a betting man, you would bet that this just leads to the door right here just leads to an exactly similar passage that you just went through.
Alright,
Sorry.
then...
Yes, then.
Adrian points. And that's the way, then.
Very well.
All right.
Onwards and forwards.
Or in this case, downwards.
Indeed.
Downwards, forwards, some words. I'm saying words right now, too.
And there we go.
All right.
Hey, Seven.
Yeah?
Do you wanna swap places? Do you want to be ahead of the group, or do you want to be covering us in case someone tries to attack from behind?
Is it okay if I can, I'll go to the back.
All right. So yeah, I'll be a little bit in front. I'm gonna draw both. I'm gonna draw my sabers. Actually, probably better to be prepared in case there's an ambush.
All right.
Actually, you know, that's not a bad idea. 1 second.
I don't like this. Narrow corridors. It's way too easy to funnel us. Narrow corridors like this, it's hard to maneuver. It's easy for a death funnel. All you need to do is have a few guys at the other end with bows or crossbows, and us going down the hallway is basically one giant kill zone.
Trap. Death. So much death.
Yeah. Well, not if we're lucky and skilled.
Mm-hmm.
Well, lucky so far.
When have we been either?
All right. So I think I shall just move you all forward.
Thanks.
Danke.
So
Not in yet.
Yep.
Also, Charlene does lean down to Flint and say, "Smokescreen probably best option here."
Just making sure I got everything at the ready.
Oh,
Awesome.
I forgot to ask. The Oshimi's dancing lights are still up.
Oh yes.
I know as we get further into the temple, it's going to start to get a little more chaotic. Just try to keep everybody in order, okay? I'll do the same.
Also, Charlene just responds to Flint, "Sure, I'll consult my cat herding guidebook."
I beg your
Right.
pardon, but I'm a Vulpine.
My apologies, my fox herding guidebook.
Okay.
Oh, do you have the most recent edition?
No, I never got that subscription renewed. Besides, Flint, I'll be honest, I felt it went downhill after the 4th edition.
Really? That was one of the best ones. They had a whole 5-page article on the history of foxes.
Hoshimi's irritated.
True, but the way they handled the movement was a little bit unrealistic and vague, I found.
You really think so?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll admit the factual information wasn't as potent as it used to be, but the presentation definitely improved.
Okay, the presentation, I'll give it that. The presentation was good. They hired a talented artist. What in the heck are you even talking about?
A little thing called bonding.
Can I get off the friendship train now? I think I want to go home.
Sorry, it doesn't get off until 2 more steps.
Anyway, Adrian's pointing out, okay, so it looks like it's a straight shot to the next door, but given how symmetrical this place is, more than likely, he points to the two extra corridors ahead. Somebody's probably going to roll down that way.
It seems like there are 6 open corridors, actually. 6 extra paths.
I'm gonna do this right quick.
And I'm going to roll a perception.
Okay, so detect magic. All right. So yeah, you send out your little pulse of detect magic, and yes, you do detect magic coming from from each of these corridors as you kind of walk around this area, and you do detect magic coming from all 6 of the corridors.
Is it anything I could sniff out? Can I use my perception through scent?
No, you wouldn't be able to smell this.
Okay, I just wanted to try.
Would survival tell me anything?
No, it would not.
Okay, thought I tried.
And does my perception roll reveal anything of use?
It doesn't really. You're trying to look over at the door at the end, and you think you see a design on it, but it's too dark for you.
Okay.
Hoshimi.
Hey, could you, Hoshimi, could you throw one of your dazzling lights over there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Adrian,
All right.
pay very close attention. This will be on the test.
All right.
Midnight had her hand raised.
Yes. Well, we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
Okay, so as Hoshimi just swooshes over one of her dancing lights, the mural on the door just lights up, and the inscription on the door depicts some sort of serpent with a gaping maw.
Will that be a religion check or Netherese?
That would be a religion check.
Okay.
Okay.
And while he's doing that, Katie had her hand raised.
Yes.
She's
All right.
actually turning to Adrian and is like, you think something's gonna roll across through that hallway?
Ooh.
Would that be something physical setting that trap off?
Let's see what the religion check says, because I'm high.
You got the best one.
All right. So it's funny because all three of you have all three of you have different answers to what that serpent is.
Would a knowledge occult work?
No, it would have to be religion.
Gotcha.
So all three of you have a different one. All three of you have different ones. So Hoshimi, you remember seeing a design like that before in your homeland, and you're pretty sure it's depicting the serpent Orochi.
Oh, that's fun.
And but Adrian, you've seen this design before, and you're pretty sure it's of the Leviathan. And Flint. It's like being around here. You remember talking with a couple people around here, and they had a mural of a snake very similar to this, and they called it Apophis.
You
Huh.
pulled from 3 different cultures there.
A theory. Adrian, tell me how this sounds to you. 3 different names for the same entity. Like, Hoshimi, could you describe Orochi for a quick second?
All right. Do you mind if I do that?
Yeah, because I don't think she'd
Ellie?
know.
Do you mind if I do that, Ellie? Oh, she doesn't answer. Okay.
Ellie?
Oh,
I'm here.
Oh,
yeah.
I
Look
saw
at
it in the chat.
He doesn't
Oh, right.
answer.
Oh, right, you're an idiot. Sorry, Adrian, could you describe the Leviathan for a quick second?
Josh, feel free to do that.
All right. So, the Leviathan was a great beast that lived in the sea, and you don't remember who exactly killed it, but it was some sort of lightning deity.
Alright, so great beast killed by a powerful deity. Flint, does that sound like this Apophis of yours?
Possibly. The only stories I heard from people is I've only seen images and I've heard that they worship it.
Of course, I'd ask about that fits the Orochi thing, but considering we're dealing with a vain egotist, still, Adrian, does that at all fit your idea of...
Shylin, shut
I don't
up.
care
Look-
about anything you have to say, Hoshimi.
Hoshimi looks at Adrian and starts to explain Orochi.
That's again another sea serpent defeated by a lightning deity.
Alright.
Strange.
Wait a minute. All three defeated by lightning. I wonder if that might actually be the answer. Give me 1 second. I just need a good target. And something within range. Just give me 1 second. I'm just double checking the spell. Alright, and go ahead with Sonata's question.
All right, Sonata.
I was asking Adrian, do you think something physical needs to set up the trap? That you think something's going to roll across the path?
Well, if all three were defeated by lightning, then I might be able to cast something. I just need to be within 30 feet of it.
Hold up, Adrian. Quick question.
Yep.
Are we entirely certain that this place wasn't a worshipper of the snake god, and therefore casting lightning might be a bad idea?
DM, based on the high roll, would that be in his purview in regards to Urzubanian gods, or what?
It is not a stretch. It is very logical to assume that maybe doing some lightning in a temple of the snake god would probably be a little bit blasphemous.
Okay. Alright, fair enough.
You know, maybe we should explore these hallways before we blow up anything.
Alright.
Said the demolitions man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for blowing stuff up, but, you know, this seems kind of important.
Alright, looks like there's 6 corridors. Who wants to stay behind?
I can volunteer. If you need me to. Where do you think I'll be most useful?
Oh, and, what do you call Flint? Flint is down the hallway, and because there's nothing in the hallways, his voice kind of echoes.
To find the answer which you seek, solve my riddles within a week.
Never mind, I'm gonna go babysit.
Guys, you hear a little chime coming from the hallway that Seven went down.
7, you're right?
Huh?
Yeah. Seven, as you stepped forward, you pressed down on a little pedal, and you heard like a small ring.
Whoa!
The bird deer.
I'll roll a perception real quick.
Wait, DM question, how many of us are together in the group again?
8.
8? Okay, never mind, because there's 6 hallways, I thought.
Did that even show up? It didn't show up for me.
Oh, it showed up for me. It showed up for me. That was good. It's okay. So because seeking is a secret check. So all right. So you're looking around, and you kind of and you're looking back at the spot, and you just kind of inch forward, and you press it down, and you hear it again.
Pressure plate?
Yeah, it makes a dinging sound.
Like a doorbell?
Or like a chime. Wait,
where did you step?
I'm down here.
I wonder if all 6 have a specific chime in certain order.
Yeah, maybe that was what I was going to say. Maybe they all be different notes.
Alright,
I don't know about that. I've been down this hallway and I haven't heard anything.
I meant to go here. Stupid mouse.
That, as Charlie's called out to Owen, that narrows things down, I think. Somehow, some of these halls have chimes, the others don't.
Okay, I'm gonna look around to see if there's anything like that in this room.
Okay, so...
And I'm gonna...
Hoshimi, you are currently standing on one of the pressure plates, and you find it too. And you also see that all of these graves are marked with names that you can't really read.
What about me? I've been over here for a while.
Me too.
Yeah,
I've been bottom left.
Yeah, so I'm just going to expedite this. So it's like a lot of people, everyone mentions that that on each of these sarcophagi there are names, and Adrian just kind of runs in between them, and you find out that all 6 of these have bells. And I'm going to give you, and I'm going to write down I'm going to give you this, which should give you, where is it?
Clarification?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is it? Okay,
Okay. Mentu danet madanet. Abor Iope Atef and Cirque. Tai Bantanath. Rebu Bantanath. Anai Chuma. Kenu Chuma.
Chunga.
Omari Aheru. Thai Aheru. Atasu Ferenka Ata Ferenka.
Last names.
Yeah, do we all read this?
yeah.
Why
Last
are the
names.
Yeah, why are the bodies in the top why are the bodies in the top right the only ones with different last names?
Maybe. I mean, I don't. If dead people are gonna rise from the dead, I've had enough experience with death from a lifetime, and I don't want to have death anymore.
And well, 1 second. I'm gonna head over towards Cora.
I mean,
Let me do.
I think I saw a plaque in there aside from the names, but I don't know if that's had. Does that plaque at the end of the hall have the names of the corpses?
Yes.
Okay, then I know what it is. Never mind.
Yeah.
So these are they have different last names. I don't know why they're different.
I'm gonna go there as well. Son of a.
Cora's bored and she's gonna do something stupid. She's gonna walk to one of the coffins and just like tap on it, just like, "Hello, anyone in there? Hello."
You would be really freaked out if you heard tapping back, but you do not hear any.
Shalom just basically says to her, "Were you wanting to hear an answer?"
Plead the fifth.
1 second.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We could not come to your coffin right now. Please leave a message and try again later. No, you do not detect any traps within the immediate vicinity.
Or life.
Did you say there are dinging sounds at every location?
Yep.
Maybe we need to play them in an
what?
order.
Are
Like
the
maybe
names
a tune?
Yeah. Are the names in sequential order on the door or
Yeah, that's what Hoshimi's going over to look at.
yeah. If so, then I guess we have to play a song.
Hoshimi, could you roll a perception for me?
Yay!
You smell blood and it's fresh.
Adrian,
Yeah.
I smell blood over here.
Fresh blood.
Is the door locked?
I'm afraid if I touch it.
Okay, can Hoshimi tell if the blood scent is humanoid or not? Like if it's human blood?
It's humanoid. You aren't sure if it's specifically human.
Cora takes one of her silver coins out of her bag, looks at it sadly, and throws it at the door.
Well, I've done all I could do.
The door doesn't.
Well-
the door doesn't respond.
At least the door itself is okay. Cora quickly runs over and picks up her shiny coin and just strokes it gently.
Alright.
Sorry I had to do that.
Well, I do like the idea of each one of us going up into a portion of the room with the pressure plates. That way the chimes all go at once, or in a
Adrian.
certain order. Excuse me.
Adrian?
Yeah?
Those names on the sarcophagi. Do you know their significance?
DM, would that be Netherese?
Yes.
Womp womp.
Is that
Hey,
enough?
good modifier.
Perception
You've
check.
heard that you've seen the names mentioned every now and again, but you don't think that they were like super significant.
Unfortunately, not.
Hmm.
And actually, Josh, can you put up the names again? I want to see see if there's like a particular order.
It needs to be in alphabetical.
There they are.
Because mine were E.
Okay, so B. Oh no. Okay, so. Okay. I think I got the order. Okay, so. Okay, so bottom left, center left, center right, upper left, upper right, lower right.
I'll go back to the lower right.
I'll go
It's
zombies. My zombie
Alright.
friends with an E.
All right, and don't step on the pressure plates until I say so.
Okay.
The fact that those two in the upper right don't match bothers me.
Me too. If
And what do you
something
suspect
pops
me-
out and eats me, I just want to let you guys know I had fun.
You know, there
which-
are notes in music, C, D, E, A. Maybe the fact that those two are technically different names means we have to play that note twice in some kind of song, and the other one's once.
Maybe. Question. Is there any direction that hasn't been covered by someone yet?
I think it's all covered.
It's all covered.
Alright, in that case, Shylin is going to go up. Shailen's going to
Sorry.
go up to the upper right where the potential zombies are, just in case something bad does happen there. Okay, my turn again. It's been annoying again. Yeah, so he's gonna go to back up Cora just in case it all goes to crap.
So hang on. Wait, actually, hang on. Let me look at this.
Serpents that were all defeated by thunder gods. Names that coincide with notes and rooms with chimes.
What do we do now, Adrian?
What's the connection?
Try. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
When does
Giving me the creeps.
Apologies.
All right. So should I say that? Should I say that you all press down the you all press down the pressure plates in alphabetical order?
Yeah.
yes?
Sure.
Yes.
You hear a click.
Oh, what?
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I guess that worked.
Hey, and I didn't have to be eaten by zombies.
And Shylin just says to Cora, if it makes you feel any better, you could always ask the wizard to fireball those coffins a few times to be safe.
Don't know that spell yet.
Well, I guess you're screwed then, he says to Cora.
All right.
You were my friend.
All right.
I'm
so
still
What?
Hang on! There we go. I'm trying to get out of the room.
All right, let's go on.
All right,
Am
so
I stuck? I think I'm stuck.
All right, doors open. Got another symbol up
Okay.
ahead. Stay away from that green part, like I said earlier. Remember, green means danger.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember. Did you say what red was? I genuinely don't remember.
Red was power, blue is for the holy, and green is danger.
Hey, Josh, did you do the colors of the Triforce on purpose?
no. Happy accident.
Gonna have to refresh it then.
I'm rolling perception for if there's any traps. As soon as I get my character sheet back up.
Yeah, I'm refreshing
Okay,
again. I'm starting to slow down.
Same.
Oh, good perception there, 7.
I mean, Cora. Oh wait.
No, 7. She got a 20. She got
No,
a
I
20.
meant 7. 7 got an 18.
Gotcha.
Alright, I'm back.
So, as you enter this room, the smell of blood is a little bit more pungent. And oh,
Nice.
all right. So, Olwyn, you're looking around, and immediately upon entering this room, you do not see like anything that would indicate a trap, but you do see more. You do see more writing on the two sarcophagi, and you see a bunch of little buttons on the top of this sarcophagi that seem to be characters of an alphabet.
Which one?
The top one has buttons on it.
Which alphabet?
Okay.
Which alphabet?
The one with the sarcophagi in the previous room. And
May I roll Nethri's religion check to see what deity is being represented here?
Yes.
Oh,
You're not sure which deity this specifically is referencing, but you do know but you are able to read these two. The one on the left is the Morning Maiden, and the one on the right is the Raging General.
He doesn't sound fun.
I mean, neither of them do. Also, do I learn anything from my Nat 20 perception?
From your Nat 20 perception, you're being very careful in looking around, and you are 100% sure that there are no traps in the room, but you're pretty sure there's something under this sarcophagus. You felt a little breeze under it.
Okay, Adrian, were you intending to open that sarcophagus?
Not currently. Why?
Good. Because I've read enough books about people opening random sarcophagus to know that has bad idea written all over it. Though, is it normal for them to have a breeze coming from under them?
Breezes usually mean there's ventilation, which means there's a hallway, or at least something there.
Oh my god, we're actually going to open the sarcophagus and the creepy... If we unleash an eldritch horror from beyond time and space, I'm blaming every one of us.
I don't have to. Hang on. Diane, I'm just looking up something in regards to warning meaning and raging general. Can I roll a religion check on that? Because I did roll Netherese on that one. I think I'm trained in the other one.
Actually, if you need help, I could do religion too. Hang on. Would that do anything, Josh?
You can, yes, you can.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna do 2.
There we go, much
that was
better.
good. 11 and 13.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah.
I need it.
And once again, would a copy of any use here? Yeah.
A cult
Didn't
Something
think
worth
so,
a shot.
but even if it was Hellfire Knights. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so 15 and 17, you two have no idea who these may be, who those monikers may be referencing.
Ugh.
Oh man.
I don't suppose like a flat wisdom or intelligence check will help here.
Nope.
Curse it.
Uh-oh. Yikes, that's not good.
What about society?
For those two, no.
What about for
What do I
me?
have?
No.
Religion,
It
occultism.
has to be religion.
Mm.
That'd be religion. Alright.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, Adrian, as soon as you kind of cross this area, your sword begins to glow.
Uh-oh.
And here we go.
Oh boy. Adrian immediately takes out the sword.
Alright.
You know, the last time that happened, Mr. Skullrope showed up. Should I get up the tea and cookies?
Olwen draws her gun, but also kind of backs up to protect Sybil and starts looking around.
Explosive cookies?
Where is it being
Okay.
magnetized? Where's it being? Which deity is it being? Which is it being drawn to?
It's being drawn to the center one, and everyone hears a voice kind of echoing throughout the chamber, but you're pretty sure it's coming from the sword.
Oh. Feroni.
What language is it speaking in?
It's speaking a language that only I know.
Ooh.
Is there supposed to be audio playing? Because I don't hear anything.
No,
It's a text thing.
Gotcha.
Peronia. Who is Peronia your name?
It appears to be tugging towards the towards the sarcophagus.
Oh. Okay. All right. Calm
Is
down.
that
Calm
the
down.
name
I got
of the
this. We
person
got
in the
this.
sarcophagus?
You can see Adrian like
Sword, what is your name? It's Wolfbite.
it's like slow, like
What?
Yeah.
Where?
you can tell Adrian's kind of like resisting, but also looking for a place where the sword can actually go to. All right, where do you?
Are you gonna put that
Olwen
somewhere?
is gonna
You-
follow behind him to make.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find a spot where it can be placed. Actually, that's probably perception. Actually,
Keep your hand on it just in case, because if that thing swallows your sword, you're gonna lose all your defense.
all right. Trying to find where there's a slot. 23.
All right. You're looking to where it's pulling, and it appears to be pulling towards some of the area of the sarcophagus that are the buttons. You kind of keep letting it go forward and forward, and it stops on the first character of what Feronia's name would be translated.
Okay. Then what is it translated?
You're looking at all the you're looking at it's fairly similar to the name Feronia, but yeah, you'd have to kind of. Sometimes when you're translating names into different languages, it's not an exact translation. Similar to how, like, your name in English wouldn't be the same if you were to write it in Arabic.
Right. Okay. Well, I think I got an idea of what it is. Adrian then lets go of the sword and sees what happens.
All right.
I hope that sword is refundable.
All right, you see it like very gently floating, and it's moving to each of the characters and just kind of spelling out the name in that of Feronia translated into that ancient language.
Adrian's immediately writing this down. What the characters as well.
Also, I'm not going to say it.
Question: did Adrian say the name Feronia out loud?
Yeah.
Sorry, do you know anything about this Feronia? Is that a known figure to you?
This is all new to me.
And yeah, as soon as the sword is done hitting the last character, you notice that the sarcophagus begins to rumble a little bit, and it's moving slowly towards you, and all of you get the bright idea to quickly move out of its way.
Move.
Yeet!
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeet myself over here.
Out of the green parts. Out of the green
just like grabs Flint by the collar and pulls him out the way.
Out of the green parts.
Olwen pulls Adrian out of the way. I know you're morbidly curious, but I don't want it to be actually morbid!
Oh, goody. More stairs.